Hello, I'm Dallas Mount with UW Extension, and I want to show you how to use your smartphone to keep your cattle records on, your ranch records on. So this is something I came across last year after an inquiry from a producer who said essentially their situation is they have several people working on the ranch, and they all have smartphones, and he wondered if they could do some type of ranch record keeping on their smartphone and have it all talk to each other. So when one person updates it on their smartphone, everybody else will be able to see the updated information, and then it'll also be housed somewhere as well. So I got to looking into this and found that Google and what was used to be Google Docs, now it's Google Drive, works very well to do this. The only downside is you need a pretty good internet connection. I think that's going to be resolved here in the near future, where you can do your data entry when you're not connected, and then when you get to a spot where you have good cell service or internet service, it'll sync that information up. So I wanted to do a series of videos. This is funded by the Wyoming Private Grazing team. I wanted to do a series of videos that show people how to do this. It's not something for the computer novice, but it's also not very complicated. So if you have a little bit of computer experience, you're pretty familiar with your smartphone, and you're comfortable using the internet, you should be able to do this. So first of all, what I want to do is show you what I did during calving season at my house last year, how it works, what you can do with this, and then we'll go through a series of videos that show you how to do it if you're interested. So first of all, what you do is you need to get a Google account. So if you look at if you go to the Google homepage here, you'll see that I'm currently not signed in. If you don't have a Google account, you'll need to get one. It's free. Just hit that sign up button there. But I'll just sign into my account here, and it takes you to the Google homepage, and now you can see you're signed in with your username. So you click on this button here, Drive. It's called Google Drive. There's an app you can install on your laptop as well, or your computer, and it'll take you right to them. Or you can just go to the Google website and click under here. So I'm going to look under My Drive. You can see I've got several documents here that we can look at. And if we go to 2012 calf records, this would be the records that I entered on my iPhone last year as we were calving out these cows. So if you look down through here, you can see it automatically puts a timestamp on it. I entered the birth date of the calf. I entered the mother's number. And then you can choose these to be whatever you want. I kept it fairly simple. We had two different colored ear tags. Recorded the sex of the calf, the hide color. My son was helping me do this, and he decided to name the calves, so we put a spot in there for calf's name, and then any kind of notes that you wanted to put in. And that's essentially all that we wanted to record. So as the calves were born, we would enter them on this, and then they would become a part of the spreadsheet that lives under Google Drive. So you can bring this up on your computer at home. You can bring it up on your laptop. You can even sit down at a computer in the library and bring this information up as well. So you can see this Google Drive works very much like a spreadsheet. You can also save, download as, if you like to use Microsoft Excel, you can download it as a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, and here it'll open onto your computer in a Microsoft Excel format. So you can sort the data, do any kind of summary information. If you had some numerical data, such as birth weights, you could see what the average birth weight is. You could sort them by heifers and bulls and do an average birth weight of either sex, whatever you wanted to do. So that's essentially what it looks like on the computer, and now we'll show you a little bit about what it looks like on the smartphone. Alright, so here's the screen on my iPhone. As I flip through my icons, right now it's on the last page. At the upper left you see cattle records. I click on that folder and it opens two links there. Calf data entry. This is a form that we'll show you how to create, and essentially what you see there is the different data entry fields. So if I click into birth date, I wanted to enter a new calf that was born, and then I would enter the date that calf was born. And then these are the fields I chose. You can put anything in there. Mom's number, and then I can choose what tag color. My two options were red and green, so this one happens to be a green, and choose the sex of the calf. And again, anything you'd like to put in here, we can show you how to do that. enter a name of a calf. So I'm going to go ahead and enter one here so you can show you how it appears in the spreadsheet when it's done. Okay, there. Now it's entered. So it actually opens a window in your browser. So I go back into cattle records and I click the other icon there, which is essentially the spreadsheet that opens on my iPhone, and then I can scroll down to the bottom and see the new entry. You see it was timestamped today. There's the birth date. There's the number at the bottom, the information there for that calf. So that's how it looks on the iPhone, and that's how your data entry can occur, and also how you can go back and review data on your iPhone. Okay, so hopefully this has piqued your interest, and maybe it'll meet the needs for what you need and would work on your operation. If so, what we're going to do is essentially follow this video up with a series of videos that go step by step the process to get this started, and some tips to make it work for you. So if you are interested, continue with this playlist in YouTube, and all this information will be housed on the High Plains Ranch Practicum website. That's a ranch management school that I help teach and develop with colleagues. So if this interests you, stay tuned, and we'll go through how to do it. So thanks.